host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. The city's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so live.
Hi, I'm Kim from Lockhouse Gallery, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
They seem a little questionable sometimes, but it's all good. This is Good Morning Frederick, the show all about Frederick County. Today is Thursday, September 18th, and I am your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate any likes, shares, comments. I know you hear this on every live stream that happens, but when people say, what can I do to help you? That is exactly what you can do. It is free. It takes seconds of time. Actually, I met this couple at In the Streets last weekend and asked them to subscribe. I was bribing people to subscribe and giving them Good Morning Frederick cups and other good things, which you can, of course, get even as an already subscriber. But anyway, they said they not only subscribed, but they went straight to a video, liked it, commented on it, and shared it. I mean, they were my heroes. Love them so much. And if you're watching today, thank you so much for that. It is. It seems simple. It seems small. It seems insignificant to you, but it is very significant to creators on social media and doing videos like this. Okay. So if you can, please do that. Whenever you watch the show, doesn't have to be live. I always appreciate the comments. I always appreciate the liking and the sharing. All right, today's show, we've got our morning roundup. I believe it might only be Chris Miller. I don't know. I don't really know who's going to show up. So it's fair week, and we're going to take what we can get. Yesterday, Chris completely forgot. So we're going to give him crap about that if he shows up today. I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick and give you a highlight of some of the events we have coming up. And let me just tell you, we have tons of events coming up. September, October, even into November, becoming very busy event season for us. There is no time for rest. For those of us that try to get out to as many things as possible, I'm telling you, I was saying to somebody the other day, I hope we have one big snowstorm this year. One snowstorm that just, we can go nowhere. We can go nowhere, and I'm a shut-in, and I can stay in my pajamas for the day and not feel guilty about it. Today's interview is with Shirlene Roberts, Saundra Boujai, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and T Demarco Harris. It is about the Widows Retreat coming up on September 27th. That is next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, but the next one on the 27th. Amazing conference that they have for the day to help people who have lost somebody they love. And it doesn't have to be a spouse. Saundra lost her mom, but both Shirlene and T Demarco lost their spouses. And T Demarco lost his spouse just in March, but they're all coaches and they want to help you get to that next phase. Also, we have your watch and win vehicle for today. And so if you have a Good Morning Frederick magnet on your vehicle, please make sure you're watching every show. You could win $100. It's easy. If we show your vehicle on the program, then all you got to do is text and you win, like Linda Arrington did. So please make sure you're watching. Also, if you don't have a Good Morning Frederick magnet on your vehicle, well, get one. You can get one at tree trekkers, at Kids First Swim Schools, at Key City Myofascial Release, and you can get one at 401 North Market Street 24/7 because we have them in a basket out front. So just if you're going down Market Street, stop, grab one, put it on your vehicle, follow the instructions. All you got to do is take a photo and text it to me. That way I know to look out for it, and we could include it on the show in September. Every single weekday in September, we are giving away $100. All right. And we are donating proceeds for Good Morning Frederick merch to the Met for their capital campaign for Key Stage, which is happening right now. So you buy a Good Morning Frederick shirt, and the Met is going to win with proceeds from that sale, which is awesome. 401 North Market Street, open Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm putting this out there right now. Starting in October, our hours will extend to something more feasible for people who work. I know it is tough to get to our shop currently, especially during the weekdays, but don't worry, have no fear. Starting in October, we will be open into the evening, many evenings. So don't you worry about that. I got more details about that coming up soon. We're going to be announcing several new podcasts. I was making a list. These podcasts are going to live on Everything Frederick Live, the YouTube channel. So it will no longer just be Good Morning Frederick. It will also include podcasts from Jason Fraley. Beyond the Fame is going to be hosted on Everything Frederick Live. Colonial Jewelers is doing a podcast called Love Downtown Frederick. Mount St. Mary's Athletics is going to be doing a podcast. And we're going to be having a ladies' roundtable called Pour It Out. And if you want to be a part of that, you can. I'm also going to be doing a marketing podcast. All of these are coming in October, and they will all live on Everything Frederick Live YouTube channel. Plus, oh my gosh, we're planning so much stuff. I cannot wait to share it with you. Now, if you're a small business and you want to reach thousands of people, please reach out to me. I've got some extraordinary foundation opportunities that are so cheap. I can't even believe I'm going to be putting it out into the market. If you sign on now, right before, as we're launching, you're going to be able to get in on the ground floor for dirt. I'm talking pennies per view. And I'm telling you, these things are going to be phenomenal. And I'm going to be emailing all my current advertisers right now in the next week or so you guys can get in because you've supported me for so long. You're going to get the opportunity to be a part of all of these other podcasts for literal pennies on the dollar. So you're going to get something for being a part of this show for so long. All right, I've talked long enough. I want to say good morning to Michelle Payton, who's just joined us. Let's get this show started. got to thank our show sponsor, Fusion Car Wash, now with 2 locations to serve you, Spectrum Drive and Thomas Johnson Drive. Both have that great digital technology tunnel that will clean your car utilizing the top-of-the-line technology. And TJ Drive has self-serve vacuums as well. You can get your mini detail interior done at the Spectrum Drive location. Just download the Fusion Car Wash app and you can get a free wash. Go try them out. And then I know you're going to get a membership for all your cars in your family to keep them clean daily. FusionCarWash.com. All right, Chris decided to show up today, so we're going to get him on the show right now. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, hello.
Oh, well, hello there. Good morning. Can I say I was listening to your show, as I always do when we get off the air before I pop on here. And I have to say, if I lose Friday, I might have to join this old ladies podcast because I will have painted nails.
I know. So here's the thing about Friday. I am supposed to be getting on a flight at 4:30, and I know we race, I think, at 1:15. How long was the race last year?
Oh, God. Well, I got rained out last year, so it was 2 years ago. 15 minutes, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe.
I will literally have to accept my winnings for the win and hop straight out of the fair and go straight to the airport. So I will be there, and we will continue the bet that we've had. So if I win, you have to paint your fingernails pink with purple or pink with hearts, right?
My daughter's going to do that, correct? Not me. I would
She
never
is
paint my
going
own
to.
fingernails.
She is going to. And if you win, then I have to wear a skull cap so I look bald with the WFMD sticker on it and a Cowboys jersey, which will kill me to no end. So I have to win this race on Friday for sure.
So though the thing is, I'm getting a short stick on this deal here because the reason, first of all, let me just say this. For all those out there, you know how much I love Dani. She means the world to me. Good friend of mine, but she tried to be slick. And I told her this yesterday off air, so I'm not throwing her under the bus. She was so scared to race me that yesterday she did not step outside and smile to brighten up the afternoon and morning. Instead, it rained and it got canceled.
I needed the extra 2 days of practice. I needed 2 more days to get myself up. I've been on the walking treadmill. I've been doing my little squats. I'm ready. I'm ready now. So I had to ask them to delay. I brought Mother Nature into play, and now we're ready to go.
Well, now, was it Mother Nature or Mother Cone that had something to do with it? That's what I'm trying to...
Mama Cone does have a strong pull. Okay. She certainly does. She does.
So, okay, now we're in this situation, Dani, where, and listen, folks, me and Dani are laughing, but this is no laughing matter. Okay, we're very intense on this. Okay, this is a time where me and Dani are very serious, and we're not joking around because I want to beat her. She wants to beat me. Okay, yeah. So let me just say this. Now we're in a situation where when I win, you have to jump on an airplane. When are you going to do this bald cap? How you're not? The fair's going to be over.
I didn't have to just do it at the fair. I'll do it all day Monday. All day Monday. I will wear the skull cap with the Cowboys jersey, and I will come in and I will be on your show, and we will talk about it and take our photos then. If
meeting.
Now, if I win, your daughter will paint your nails over the weekend, and on Monday I will still come in, and we will still I will be on the show admiring the lovely paint job that you have just received.
Okay, so there we go. So in Monday's the meeting, our sales meeting that we have. So it'd be interesting, a sales meeting, if I had to go and have my fingernails painted. And to make this
Right.
worse, Mike Banks, who's our general manager, is going to be there, and he loves breaking my ball.
Yes,
I'm not supposed to say that word. He
that's
loves
right.
joking around with me, picking on me, so he'll really get an enjoyment out of this. But thank goodness the fact that I will win, I don't have to worry about that because, again, I'm a veteran when it comes to the sport, and I've been training hard and heavy. As I said, I've been riding those ponies outside on 40 outside the store out there, put in
Yep,
$1, been riding those
that's
ponies. And
right.
again, Frederick PD is now looking for me because they think I'm
Uh,
weird. So, okay, we got that taken care of. So, unfortunately, and I know this is going to break your heart and this is going to break your viewers' hearts, but I'm going to have to make this a quick one today because we got the Great Frederick Fair, which, um,
I know you
if
do.
I'm,
I noticed
if
Bob
I'm,
didn't even say he wasn't coming this week. He just didn't come. So it's all good.
well, and I was guilty of that yesterday. I'm sorry about that. I felt
I
so
noticed.
bad. I felt so bad. I literally actually called Danny. I was like, I'm so sorry. That felt so bad. But if I'm more than 2 minutes late, Bob gets mad at me. He says, "Oh, well, you're supposed to be the program director. You're supposed to set example for all of us, and you're 2 minutes late." So no, Bob doesn't really do that.
Well, you noticed I
Hmm.
did text you just to make sure you were okay because I was concerned about you because you
I,
let me know if you're not going to be on.
you know what, and I do appreciate that. Danny was very worried because she knows how hard I've been training for the event on Friday. She thought maybe I fell
Well, you
off of
might
the
have strained something.
Yeah, I mean, she thought maybe, when I was sitting there, riding the horse, that maybe I, fell off and hurt myself. So there you
Well,
go.
since I know you need to make this one quick, we will not get into the fact that you've been cheating on me many times over on other programs over the past week or so. But we will talk about that. We'll leave that for another day.
How do I always get myself in trouble? I always get myself in trouble somehow. All right, so I will get to news real quick. And again, come with this, see me and Bob. I am so sorry. At the Great Frederick Fair, we are there until 2 o'clock. Till 2 o'clock today, and we have some of these amazing shirts that we are giving away that are very limited edition shirts. We got to get some for Good Morning Frederick too.
I need to get one. No one offered me a shirt.
Oh no, we got a special one for you, Danny. I have a special one for you because we all know that I'm your favorite. So what I did was the shirt I have, I X'd out Tim, Frank, and Bob, and it's just me on there. That one specifically for you. So there you go. You're
Excellent.
welcome. Yes. All right. Getting into serious stuff. I mean, I know I'm no, Walter Cronkite, but I try here. We'll get into news right now. Sentence was handed down yesterday to a man from Frederick who was charged with second grade. I think that's supposed to be second degree murder. So let me just say this. Let me defend myself. Our wonderful news director, who I love, is amazing, Diana Gibson. She sends me these so I know what to read for news. But sometimes she does the talks to text thing and it kind of comes out all messed up and I read things word for word, which I probably shouldn't do. All right. Maryland State Senator Justin Reed is critical of Mayor Michael O'Connor's plan to use taxpayer money to fund legal defenses for non-citizens facing deportation. And a Florida woman in Maryland visiting her family was fatally shot last week in Montgomery County. Frederick police charge a local man with indecent exposure. Ooh, that's never a good thing. And a Frederick man was arrested for dealing a large amount of drugs. So more information can be seen on our website at WFMD.com, where our amazing news team has all that stuff for you. And weather-wise, it's currently 67 out there, going to get to a high of 86, down to a low of 57 tonight. And it's looking good as far as today and tomorrow for the Frederick Fair. I don't see much rain in sight. Also, I would like to say one more thing before I go. So as we all know, we have we're going on the best of the best from the Frederick News Post.
Yeah.
And I was nominated.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I didn't make the cut of the nominations. However, Bob Miller did do so. So he is currently on the list, going against a couple of our DJs from our sister station, which we won't mention right now because we want Bob Miller to win.
Yeah.
However, two things that offended me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm great friends with Jordy, who I love from the Frederick News Post. He came on our show and Bob and I debated on some of the best. I asked Jordy, I said, well, Jordy, since I didn't make the cut, and if nobody likes who's on there, can there be a write-in where they can put my name? Jordy says no. Okay. The second thing I was wondering is there should be a separate one for news and weather. And I should be nominated for that because, well, what do I do on your show? The news and weather, and I do the weather report on WFMD in the morning.
Yeah.
So I think there should be a
didn't even get nominated. So there you go. There you go. Podcast, not local programming, nothing. So you beat me. There you go.
Listen, Dani, I'm the one complaining and crying. I'm the one that wants people to feel bad for me, not you right now. So let me finish with my crying and complaining, please. Thank you very much.
Okay,
So yeah, I'm very hurt about that. So yeah. So there you go. So I think you should write the Frederick News Post and complain. Say Chris Michael should be in something for the best of the best.
Yes.
Anyway, with that being said, Dani, you have a wonderful day, and are you going to come today? Will I see you today?
Yeah, we'll see you today. Yes.
Perfect. Well, you have a wonderful day, Dani.
Thank you. I'll see you later. All right. I want to thank Chris Michaels for joining us this morning from WFMD. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with what's happening in Frederick, giving you an overview of some of the events on the Everything Frederick calendar. Then I've got Shirlene, Saundra, and T Demarco about a widow's retreat coming up on the 27th. And finally, we've got Watch and Win, your clue for today. Want to say good morning. A little late on her comment this morning, but I know she's always here with us every single day. Mama Cone is with us. I want to thank her for joining as well. All right, quick break, and then we're back with more.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
All right, let's find out what is happening in Frederick. You know, it's funny how you drive around Frederick and you suddenly see something that's been there the whole time, but you've never noticed it. Well, that was me. I was coming down 40 from Bowers Road. So I was going to the radio station actually, and I saw that big, beautiful circular taco bar sign on the side of 40, which I love so much. That's right. Taco Bar is in Frederick and Hagerstown, Frederick and Gaithersburg. And Taquito by Taco Bar is in Hagerstown. 3 great locations serving up authentic Mexican food at an affordable price. And I love the fact that at Taco Bar, you can actually choose your toppings, put them on, and get those delicious tacos. Always delicious at Taco Bar. And so you can go, again, Taco Bar, West Point Plaza on Route 40 in Frederick, 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg, and Taquito at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Now, Taquito actually has a drive-through where they will give you the toppings you want on the side, and you can add them to it. The one thing I do know is you cannot eat tacos while you drive. You can't do it. Even when they're rolled in the nice little flour tortillas or whatever you get, I have to stop and eat. And at Taquito, you can either take them home and eat them, or of course they've got these great picnic tables you can sit out at and enjoy your delicious food. All right, let's find out what is going on. Watch and Win is on for the month of September, which means we have one more week, I think, a week and a half. Let me just see, through the 30th. So, we got 9 days, 9 more winners to win $100 a day. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch. And if your vehicle is shown, you win $100. Don't forget to go pick up your Good Morning Frederick magnet at one of our sponsor locations. All right, you can still get into the fair. Today is the last day. You can get in for free from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go enjoy some lunch, have a stroll around the fairgrounds, and get some amazing food. And then, of course, tomorrow is fair day. Kids get out of school a little early, and 18 and under are free if you enter before 5 p.m. It is packed at the fair on Friday. Just be warned if you've never been before. Today is Alive at 5, the second to last Alive at 5. Today, 5 o'clock. 5 to 8 is the best happy hour on Carroll Creek. You get $6 to get in, and your beverages, beer, wine, cocktails, $6 a piece, which is a great deal. And there's free waters there as well. Great music tonight. Edwin Ortiz y la Mafia del... Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get that right. I apologize, but I'm not even going to attempt. I'm just going to say Edwin Ortiz is there this evening with salsa. I believe it's salsa that they play. Tonight at the fair, Ann Wilson with Caleb and John at 7:30. They take the stage. Tomorrow, Kids Day at the fair with Travis Tritt on stage. Tickets may still be available. You can go to eTix or go to thegreatfrederickfair.com to get your tickets. On the 20th, on Saturday, first annual diaper drive at Sieber Arts Library, and Clutch, which with the Mesthetics is playing at the Great Frederick Fair. The Frederick Rock School bands will be opening for Clutch, which is kind of cool. On the 21st, head to Long Shots at the Clarion Hotel for karaoke for Ship. 3 to 7 p.m., $5 per song, benefits the nonprofit, and you could qualify for the finals, which happen on the 28th, where you could win cash and other prizes. It's fantastic. So if you're a karaoke goer, and I know Frederick is huge, anytime there's karaoke anywhere, there is the crowd that follows. On the 24th, don't forget about that Cocktails and Carousels fundraiser for Frederick Arts Council. If you go to Frederick Arts Council right now, you can get to the link where the auction is happening. You don't even have to be there on site at Seventh Sister. You can actually go online, bid on, and potentially win one of the great carousels. Now, it's mostly horses. There is one chicken, which I absolutely love, and some artwork that you can purchase on the auction site. On the 25th, join me and my friends and family for the final Alive at 5 with Stick Time and the Who's Your Daddy Horns. It's going to be, if the weather's nice, it is going to be packed on the 25th for the final Alive at 5 of the season. And then on the 26th, Frederick's Oktoberfest kicks off on the Friday night from 6 to 10 p.m. You can get your tickets at frederickoktoberfest.org. On the 27th, oh, gracious, it is going to be a day, I've got to tell you. You got the Each One, Teach One annual kickball tournament. You got Frederick Airport's Festival of Flight. You've got celebrating 50 years of Christmas Cash for Kids at McCutcheon's Apple Products from 10 until noon. That is with Yemi. He is a local artist who has prepared a beautiful poster for sale and other items with the proceeds benefiting Christmas Cash for Kids in its 50th year. Can you imagine how many thousands of children have been assisted by Christmas Cash for Kids and the Salvation Army? 11 to 1, I will be at a live remote from 11 until noon. I'm going to be at Covenant Family Chapel on Coppermine Road in Woodsboro. Chris is going to take it up after me, and it is a family day. I believe they have a lot of great stuff going on throughout the day at Covenant, and I think it's like food vendors and activities. It's a free day for families. 11 a.m., Frederick's Oktoberfest continues at the Frederick Fairgrounds. 11 a.m. also starts Fall Fest at Eveready Square in Chabreau. At noon, you can head over to the Walkersville Carnival grounds for the 6th annual Jeep Fest for St. Jude. And from 5 to 7, The 27th wraps up with the events that I'm talking about, with the sepsis extravaganza to benefit Love for Laughlin at Rockwell Brewery. I am going to try my best to hit as many events as I can on the 27th. I will be prepared to get up early and go for the day. On the 28th, you can hit Fall Fest at Eveready Square in Chaparral. I am going to be at the Dynamic Automotive 17th Annual Car Show. Tom is going to be broadcasting live from there for WFRE, and that's at the Urbana Church Road location. And proceeds from that event benefit the Safe Ride Foundation. And from 3 to 7, it's the karaoke contest finals at Long Shots. You can head over there and check out the talent. It benefits SHIP. And then we are straight into October, and there are so many great things. Actually, I was working on this, and then I was even into mid-October and then late October. I don't even have all the Halloween events yet. I'm going to be putting those up. Then into November. I mean, look at this. It is literally, and as we get closer, I'll be adding more and more as we go. But pretty much, and that's for tomorrow. But pretty much, there are no downtimes here in Frederick County. That's what I want you to understand. Frederick has got some amazing organizations doing great things. I've just signed on to do the, there is a trunk or treat for dogs. That's it, 1 to 4 on October 11th. Good Morning Frederick will be out there with treats for the doggies and treats for the adults. And that is hosted by Double Dog Dare Rescue. And that's in Warman's Mill. And I can't wait to see you guys out there. I'll have Good Morning Frederick merch and cups and all kinds of things that you can get if you head on over and say hello. That's all you got to do. I will hook you up with something for sure. I love taking care of you. All right, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you have to do is email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, one more quick break, then we're back with Shirlene, Saundra, and T Demarco. And your Watch and Win vehicle for today, all coming up just after this.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
ANS Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they are located in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. ANS Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. All you have to do is call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do to get that special offer is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Okay, let's find out who's doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is brought to you by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be when you get it. Find them at intensebarbecue.com and satisfy your meat tooth. All right, I want to introduce you to Shirlene, Saundra, and T Demarco. They are talking about a widow's retreat coming up on September 27th. And if you've lost somebody, it doesn't even have to be a spouse, someone close to you, and you're struggling, this could help you for sure. Here they are.
3:30
30 Catoctin Avenue. Is that correct? Okay, we are at the Rollins Celebration of Life Center. Did I get that right?
Rollins Life Celebration Center.
Oh, a little dyslexic. Life Celebration Center. This is a beautiful facility surrounded by very smart people. Miss Shirlene, Miss Saundra, and Pastor Harris, all coaches here. And you guys have an event coming up soon all about grief.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this place, first of all.
Okay.
It's just been around a couple of years.
Okay. So this is the Rollins Life Celebration Center, which it used to be called the Rollins Funeral Home, and that was been in existence for about 42 years.
Yeah, wow.
We have recently moved into this building. It will be 3 years in June of 26.
Okay.
And Mr. and Mrs. Rollins have a nonprofit, or Mrs. Rollins has a nonprofit called the Whole Heart Grief and Life Resource Center.
Yeah.
And through the Grief and Life Resource Center, that's why how we are doing the Widows Retreat for men and women.
Widows
September
Retreat.
27th.
That's right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, I think, grief for everybody is something different, right?
Yes, it is.
So it's a very individual process. How does this retreat work?
Well, I'm going to let you all chime in as well, but Tony and I are widowers.
Okay.
And so I have gone to several widow retreats. That's a place called Sandy Cove for a whole weekend.
Okay.
And it was pretty pricey. It was well worth every penny.
Right.
It was a little bit pricey.
Right.
So after COVID, I had not gone back, and it's been in my heart to maybe do something like this here in this community for our community.
Right.
Because when you lose a loved one, and in particular a spouse, your finances change. And once your finances change, $900 for a weekend may not be available to you.
Sure.
So this is a day conference retreat, and it's $75. So we thought that this is something that people would be able to reach.
Yeah. And what an investment in yourself, right? In your life.
Yes.
So in your coaching, Ms. Saundra, how I'm assuming this is something that comes up quite a bit on people working through the immense change that happens in their life when they lose a partner.
I think that the actual title of, that we have put on the workshop is the day that the earth stood still. Says it all.
Yeah.
Because everything changes when you lose a loved one, and then with someone that you're with on a daily basis, it's even more of a change for you. And to know that grief is not about the person who's gone, it's about the love that you have as a result of how much you love that person. So I think that that's key. A lot of people want to say that grief is about he's at a better place or she doesn't have to suffer. It doesn't have anything to do with the person that's gone. They're gone.
Right.
But you're here and you still have that love, and what do you do with it?
Yeah.
So we decided, mainly Shirlene, we wanted to help people and to bring a workshop here that was cost effective, and that we have seen there are a lot of widows here as a result of being a part of the funeral home.
Right.
So we wanted to make it available to all.
Yeah.
And we have Pastor Harris here, who is also going to be there for men. Now, rarely do you have that in this kind of workshop. Men are forgotten. Women are looked at and helped and massaged to be better. But but men grieve too.
Oh yes, for sure.
So we now have him, who is going to give a different term, because sometimes we think differently.
We do.
From men.
They've written a lot of books about that.
Hey.
So Pastor Harris, tell me, your perspective is obviously different than for widows.
Yeah.
As a widower yourself, how you have that life experience to share for sure.
And think about it, it's just recent. My wife just passed in March. So it's very fresh. But what was important to me was understanding what guys go through.
Yeah.
And so I had to make sure that the terminology was that to fit that need. But at the same time, though, I began to realize that what I present and what I'm presenting to everybody is everybody can attest to it. Everybody can relate to it, because it's still certain things like I'm going to talk about the big void that's in our life, and things of that nature, and how do we fill that void?
Right.
Again,
how do you fill that void with healthy things?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Instead of
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get drunk, you can get high and stuff like that, and that's filling the void. But then, what is the end result from that? Exactly. So, want to be able to look at those factors and be able to talk to guys during some breakout session that we're going to be doing, and hopefully I can reach some gentlemen and talk to them about how.
Yeah.
And the main thing about it, I think for men do well when they hear other men going through the situation.
Oh, 100%.
And if they can see another brother, who's going through a hard time, was up there talking about it.
Yeah.
And then say, hey, let me talk to you. Let me share with you what I'm going through. And that's okay. I want to be able to start the dialogue.
Yeah.
I want to be able for these men and just everybody, because everybody's going through it. But if I can share what I'm going through, it could definitely help somebody else. And that's my goal here. Because this has been hard. This definitely has been hard for me. But
I bet.
And 4 days after that, I got cancer.
Yeah.
So yeah. So,
I mean, you're just the battler.
Yeah.
Well, God knows.
Exactly.
You can handle it,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Right. That's what they say. So this workshop is a full day. It's here at the Rollins.
It's at Jackson Chapel United Methodist Church, Ballinger Creek.
Okay, very nice.
5609 Ballinger Creek.
Okay, I'll make sure all of that is on screen, and I know you guys have a link, a website where people can register, and it's open to all in the community who might need some support.
That's right.
Some tools to get through this time in their lives. And for all ages. Yeah.
I think it's important to mention that it makes a world of difference when you have or when you hear that someone is going through the same thing that you are going through. That you're not in this by yourself.
Exactly.
That we also provide coaching, so you can, with somebody who doesn't know anything, because it's one thing to talk to a girlfriend, but she might know a little bit too much on this side or that side.
Right.
But when you have somebody who's not involved in your life and who can see things and bring it out, it makes a world of difference.
And look at you objectively,
Yes.
right? There's
Yes.
no preconception,
Right.
there's no history.
Right.
It's just viewing you for where you are at this moment. And you guys have the skills to help people work through to get through the other side.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that was missing for me after I lost my husband. I was, needless to say, devastated, but there was no one for me. I didn't know what to do with that.
Right.
And I didn't know, I have sisters, lots of sisters, but they were there for me and they tried to support me the best that they could, as well as my mom did. But after a while, it was very hard for them because they were emotional and they were upset too.
Yeah.
And then, so therefore, when they talked about it, they were crying. So they didn't want to have me upset because of them.
Right.
And then they started shutting down, not talking. But I'm still not finished talking.
Right.
I still haven't gotten it all out yet, and need to continue, right?
Yeah.
And so, doing something like this gives people, like Saundra said, it gives people an opportunity to see people who are going through the exact same thing or that have gone through the exact same thing, and you can relate to somebody. It's something about being in a room with another 25, 50, 60, 100, 200 people, but you all have the same one thing in common.
Right.
It just does something for you, and it helps you.
Oh, it does.
And then talking to other women that you meet
Right.
when you're on site like that.
Well, I think for some people who may have not experienced it, you don't even know what to say. Like you say all the things, but you're not even sure if it's a good thing or bad thing. And,
Right.
and then I'm assuming for you, hearing things, it's comforting, but it's not helping you get to the out, right? And so, and then people get frustrated and say, just get up, get dressed, do your thing. But that's not helping you work through it either, right? You're just kind of prolonging
And then
that
you don't
grief.
really know how to work through it.
Right,
either.
right.
And you don't really know what to do with this feelings and how these feelings should be managed.
Right.
These are all feelings that you've never had before.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you just never had them before. it's very unexplainable.
I'm sure.
So
Uncharted waters.
Yeah.
Uncharted waters.
Yeah.
And then too, we want supporters of those who are widows or widowers to come, because you need help too. You
Right.
can't give everything to the person that you're trying to help
Right.
and not take care of yourself.
So,
Yeah.
So that is also important and imperative for one who is a friend of, or a relative of,
Mhm.
or a loved one of someone who has lost somebody
Yeah.
that is as dear as a husband or a wife, to also come and find out how you can be supportive and
Right.
the things to say.
mhm.
Well, and they're going to be listening differently,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
so they're going to be able to take the tools that you guys are giving
Mhm.
and hear them a different way,
Right.
which is really important.
Yes.
And that's what's so great, the fact that you guys are coaches, obviously, pastor,
Mhm.
being able to give you those things that you can actually take immediately
Yes.
and change how your day moves, how
Mhm.
your week moves, how your
Mhm.
month moves, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I think that that's phenomenal. What a
Yeah.
great gift
Yes.
that you guys are giving people. And if you could give people, if they're dealing with this right now, and obviously we want them to sign up for the conference, what is one thing that helped you to kind of take that next step to get where you are today?
Well, I got a coach.
Yeah.
That was the most important thing
Yeah.
for me. I don't know where I would be if I had not had that.
Yeah. That's great.
And the coach was Dr. Denise Rollins, and she
Of
was very,
course.
very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that was the main thing that helped me, getting
Yeah.
a coach, not trying to figure it out on my own, not letting my family try to help me but so far, because they could only take me but so far.
Sure.
But she had the expertise to take me to the next step.
Yeah.
And I think that was the most imperative thing. And the second thing is one of the things that she told me, and I'll share it with the world. But one of the things that she told me was to get back up.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in the ocean, this is what she said to me, when you're in the ocean, you get knocked over. And you get back up. If you don't get back up, you drown.
Mm.
And so the whole thing about grieving is that once you're there, you have to continue to get back up.
Yeah.
Get back up, get back up, get back up.
Yeah. And for you,
It's
Pastor
just been,
Harris,
it's been my relationship with God, you know.
yeah. Because yours is fresh.
yeah.
Yours is fresh and new.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spending time in prayer has made all the difference in the world for me.
Yeah.
You know, it's just been, like I said, with the cancer going on, I'm dealing with that grief, but that's also grief
Sure.
and dealing with that. But just that moment of just that one-on-one prayer time with God has made all the difference in the world. And the Holy Spirit within me is guiding me according to the Word of God. And God is not one who will lie.
Yeah.
So I know He's there. So I depend upon that. And He's there for me.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah.
For you, Miss Saundra, what about coaching is really fulfilling for you as well?
Well, when I retired, I decided that I didn't want to do psychotherapy. I'm a clinical social worker.
Okay.
I wanted at 3:00 in the morning to teach you, if you come through a crisis, you can do it yourself.
No,
Because
yeah.
you can't call me at 3:00.
I'm off the clock. So, the
But
tools are
realistically,
great. Yeah.
I want to give you the tools and help you walk through your challenges
Yeah.
so that you can see, if you want a different reaction, you have to have a different response.
Mm.
If you have the same response, you're going to be in the same spot.
That's insanity, right? To keep doing the same
Yes.
thing and
So
expect
that's
something
why
different.
it's good
It's great.
to, and even when I lost my mom, I had a coach. Denise was my coach.
Mm.
So she taught me to keep standing and to move.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I said, if it could help me through that, then I can help someone
Yeah,
else.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, well, make sure the link is on screen for you. If you know somebody or you have lost somebody that you love, this is going to be a great workshop for you to get that next level tool set that you need to be productive, to work through the grief, not to get over it, right? But to work with it, live with it, but stay in motion. I
The
think.
key is to work through, because you're going to be different on the other side.
Right.
Yeah.
You have changed. Your life has changed. Your situation, your
And that's okay,
circumstances
right?
have changed.
That's okay.
It's
You have
okay.
to, but you have to
Move.
be able to come to terms with that, and then this is the new chapter.
Exactly.
I love it. All right, click the link, and you'll see maybe one of these three coming up. It is September 27th.
Saturday. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Yeah, we'll make sure this gets on right away. You're going to want to sign up now so that you can be on the road to a better you in a week's time. That's pretty good.
Very true.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, how powerful is that? And for people who have lost someone they love, boy, that can make all the difference in the world. Just, again, to kind of get them on the road to a better life. And sometimes you just need those tips. You just need those little kind of nudges to get that going. All right, what is today? The 18th. Let's do today's Watch and Win. All right, here you go. Thanks to Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim School, Key City, Myofascial Release, and the home of everything, Frederick. Is this your vehicle? If this is your vehicle, all you have to do is text 888-465-2944. You have 24 hours to do it. So if you know whose vehicle this is, please comment them or tag them or text them and let them know their vehicle was shown on Good Morning Frederick. If you need to get your magnet, you can do that at Tree Trekkers, Key City, Myofascial Release. They are on West Patrick Street, kind of down toward Frederick High, and a Kids First Swim School in the FSK Mall. And of course, you can pick one up at the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown. And the ones at the home of everything Frederick are available 24/7. You can go by and pick them up. We have in a basket along with the little sticker pack as well. If you want some stickers, you can have them there too. And pick one up while you can. All right, good luck. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you letting your friends and local businesses know to watch. Don't forget, we got a ton of stuff coming up in October. More shows being launched on Everything Frederick Live. That's why you want to subscribe so you can be there as we get these out. There are going to be so many, and they're going to be coming kind of fast and furious. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing some live shows, some pre-recorded shows. I think a lot of great stuff. If you're a local business and you want to be part of it, just message me. I'm happy to get you information on how you can support local in a huge way, to be honest. All right. If nothing else, get out there. Have an amazing day. And let's be great, Fred.